We are here.
Plans. It's science-driven, ecosystem-based, place-based on how to develop and implement sustainable ocean plans. So we had some logistic problems with the QR code, but we'd love to share that through social media.
In the plenary room with Cynthia, I must say this, it was such a pleasure to listen to her deepness, and also being in a Congress that has such an open and inclusive conversation. Because it is not only about ocean conservation, it's about ocean economy, it's about communities, and it's not only about the public, but also the private voice, and all that gives me hope. Internally in 𝗖𝗄𝗄, I would say what gives me hope is the team of 𝗖𝗄𝗄. They're not only worried about meeting the objectives of 𝗖𝗄𝗄, but they're really striving towards generating a systemic change that our beloved travel and tourism industry requires. And finally, on a Gloria note, I would say what gives me hope and inspires me is being out on the waters. So I'm an avid sailor, I love being in open waters, do a lot of miles, and that's what keeps me fueling to continue reading the question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gloria. Alex, you have the mic already, so what gives you hope?
Science and understanding of the ocean, the more hopes we unveil. It was said this morning by Roseanne and Sylvia, and that gives me a lot of hope. We've heard it also from David Attenborough in his latest documentary. And on a personal note, to copy a little bit what Gloria just said, for me it's freediving. The energy, the quietness, the peacefulness that the ocean brings to me when I freedive is an amazing way of resourcing, and that gives me plenty of hope.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Barzuna, and I'm the Global Deputy Director of the Ocean Program for the World Resources Institute. I'm here at IUCN's Congress, discussing the importance of the ocean. Very happy to see that ocean is gaining momentum. We've heard at the opening plenary, President Whip's, Her Excellency Roseanne, her deepness, Sylvia, referring to the ocean and putting it up front and central as a solution, and it's a big ally to tackle the climate and biodiversity crisis, and of course overfishing, and welcoming 𝗖𝗶𝗲 being ratified. The ocean is, as I said, our biggest ally to combat and tackle this triple planetary crisis. And long has it been overseen through the different international frameworks. It's now the cross-cutting element through the different conventions. It's being highlighted as one of the Sustainable Development Goals as the least funded of them all. So we need to scale up investment in the ocean. We also need to understand how to best have conservation practices that are effective. And we also need to understand how to sustainably manage the ocean. I also represent the high-level panel for a sustainable ocean economy. Together, these 18 world leaders that make 50% of the world's coastline decided to sustainably manage waters under national jurisdiction through sustainable ocean plans. I really hope that the Indian Ocean is also part of this. The movement has started. The quest is out there from the 100% Alliance, led by Chile and Australia, asking countries to join in this ambition to sustainably manage waters under national jurisdiction. It's just one ecosystem around the world, but we need to engage large countries, large marine and coastal countries to join these efforts to sustainably manage waters under national jurisdiction, to then have the discussion later on for 𝗖𝗶𝗲.